So 2024 ended a little over 2 months ago, and today we will be ranking every single Fortnite season from 2024. And that includes all of Chapter 5 Season 1 to all of Chapter 6 Season 1. We're just going to count both of those seasons the whole way, and we're going to do every season in between. So, hope you guys enjoy, and let's get right on into it. So first up in last place, we have Chapter 5, Season 3, at a 7.5 out of 10. And that might seem like a high ranking, but that's because so much work goes into every single Fortnite season. You know, it's really not a bad game when you think about it. Even in its worst seasons, it's still a good game. But I think this is the worst season from 2024. I mean, the map, it was not the best. Graphics, they were pretty okay. I didn't really like the battle pass very much. The loophole, I mean, there were some overpowered weapons, and that was just kind of annoying. Some good updates. They tried to, fix some of the overpowered weapons. There was a ton of content this season. The collabs were great this season. I mean, one of the best seasons for collabs. There was Fallout, Metallica, Pirates of the Caribbean, Fall Guys. I mean, the list probably keeps going on and on. I mean, Magneto was in the game. It was just crazy. And then the event was actually pretty good. I liked the explosion. It was pretty cool. The mythics were actually really overpowered this season, and a lot of them were pretty cool. The bosses were pretty good. The theme, I didn't really like the theme that much. The Wasteland theme really didn't get to me. Storyline was pretty good, actually, I thought, this season. Modes, Reload came out this season. The POIs were okay. It was not a lot of fun. There was a lot of good rotation items this season, and there was so many overpowered weapons. Nitro at the beginning, and the Nitro Fists, and then the cars. Oh my. Yeah, and we got Nick A30's icon skin too this season. So, yeah, overall 7.5 out of 10 was a little bit of a rough season. Next up, we have Chapter 5, Season 2. And it's going to come in at an 8 out of 10. So, a little farther up. Pretty big step forward from Chapter 5, Season 3. And I thought the map this season was just really, really good. So was the graphics, and I really liked the Battle Pass. That theme was really good. The loophole, it was decent. Updates, there was really no updates. That's where this season kind of fell apart. Kind of got boring after a little bit because there was really no updates. There was really the only collab was really Avatar and then Star Wars at the end. The event was pretty cool, but wasn't the best event we've ever seen. The mythics were pretty good this season, but there was definitely some better seasons with mythics. Really thought the bosses were cool this season. I loved the Greek theme. The storyline was very good. The floor is lava came back this season too, so that was really cool. The POIs were just insane. It was so cool. And it was fun, but it wasn't crazy. The rotation was really cool. The air bending, oh my. And then the wings, it was crazy. It was pretty good balance. They were able to nerf some stuff, so it became even. And then the collab items were cool from Avatar and Star Wars. That's where it's going to end up being an 8 out of 10. So I think this is going to be the first hot take of this video, but coming in an 8.2 out of 10 is Chapter 2 Remix. And this season was really cool. We went back to Chapter 2. The map, it was the OG map, the graphics, pretty much OG graphics. The Battle Pass was cool, but I didn't really like that they mixed the skins together from the old Battle Pass. It was kind of weird. The loophole was great. I mean, the OG loophole in Chapter 2, oh my, it was so good. There was really no updates, which really kind of brought this season down, like Chapter 5, Season 2. The collabs were really cool with all the rappers. The event was one of the best events we've ever seen to end the season. The mythics were insane because, Chapter 2 mythics are just crazy. So are the bosses because you're just fighting rappers the whole time. The theme wasn't very good because, it's just kind of rapper themed. Same thing with the storyline. It was just really bad because there was really no storyline. It was just a fun season. The POIs were cool, but I didn't really like how they turned them into the rapper zone POIs. And it was fun, but you kind of had to be playing with like a friend to have fun. Like solos was not very fun, but you know, Fortnite's always funner when you have someone else playing with you. It wasn't fun in solos for me, at least. It was very balanced. Yeah, it was just fun season, coming in at 8.2 out of 10. Next up at number 3, we have Chapter 5, Season 4, the Marvel Doom season. I thought this season was really cool because I didn't get to experience Chapter 2, Season 4. I'm a little bit newer to the game. The map, it was pretty much the same from the other Chapter 5 seasons, just a couple POIs. Graphics were great this season. The Battle Pass I loved. The loophole was really cool with all the Marvel items in it. The LTM with the Doom versus the Marvel characters or whatever, that was really cool. The Halloween update, there was Board Rush. I played that a lot. I had a lot of fun with that this year. I thought the Halloween update was really cool. And there was so much content this season, so many updates. The Iron Man update. The event was really cool. The Doom, when we fought Doom, and then the end event was, I don't even remember what really happened. The mythics this season were great because it's Marvel. The boss is really cool because it's Marvel. The theme Marvel, really cool. Storyline was pretty good for the most part, but once Doom died, there was really no point in the storyline, not lime. POIs were really cool. It was a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun this season. There wasn't any overpowered weapons. They nerfed them and balanced them. This is coming in at an 8.4 out of 10. So you guys probably know the 2 seasons that are left. It is Chapter 5, Season 1, and Chapter 6, Season 1. And it was a pretty hard decision for me to make, but overall, it came down to the last week of Chapter 6, Season 1, which really determined the whole thing. And coming in at number 2 is Chapter 6, Season 1, with an 8.45 out of 10. A little higher than the Marvel season, but it's going to be below Chapter 5, Season 1. The map was huge, and the POIs were really cool. The Battle Pass was kind of weak, I thought, this season. I did not like it very much, but the loophole was very good. Lots of very good weapons, but also lots of really bad weapons. Godzilla update was really good. They had a lot of updates to like nerf weapons and stuff. I will say the Winterfest was way weaker this year than Chapter 5 Season 1. I think that's another reason why Chapter 5 Season 1 is going to be higher, because Winterfest is one of the best events we get each year in Fortnite, so it has to be good. And this year was probably one of the worst years, in my opinion, for Winterfest. They did bring back the cabin, but I mean, it was just kind of weak, in my opinion. The event was really cool this season. We got Godzilla, but then also there was the end event with Daigo and Shogun, which was a really good event. The collabs, Godzilla was good. I guess Mariah Carey was the only other one, maybe. Can't really think of any other ones. If I miss anything, just tell me in the comments below, because I might have missed some big things in some of these seasons, because there's just so much to remember from these seasons. The bosses and the mythics. Every gun basically had a mythic version this season, which meant for some really good mythics and some really bad mythics. Yeah, it was cool. Only 2 bosses, though. Technically, only 2 bosses, which was kind of sad, because I think this season had a lot of potential for some really good boss fights, but that just wasn't there this season. The theme was cool with the Japanese kind of thing. The storyline was very good. OG came back, and Ballistic came out this season too, so lots of new modes coming out. A lot of players came back to the game because of OG, which was really cool. And it's continuing to go on. Should continue for a while, I would think. Lots of cool POIs. It was a lot of fun this season. The rotation was crazy. They brought the Kinetic Blade back like halfway through. The Void Oni masks, the Typhoon Blade. Overall, this was a lot of fun. Coming in at 8.45 out of 10. And coming in at first place is Chapter 5, Season 1 at a 8.5 out of 10. This season was it's been one of my favorite seasons of all time. It's just such a great season. The map was it was a great refresh. Graphics were good. I really liked the Battle Pass. The loophole was insane. Snipers, Thunderburst SMG, Striker AR, Frenzy. I mean, the list goes on and on. The LTMs, we had Christmas, and the Winterfest was way better this season than it was the previous season. I think that's why this season is better. We got Ship It Express LTM, I believe. And also, we got Lego Fortnite, Rocket Racing, music, just so much, weapon mods, I mean, so much crazy stuff. Peter Griffin was in the game, Ninja Turtles was there, that was a good collab. The event wasn't the best, I'll say. Pandora's Box wasn't great. The Mythics, though, there wasn't really a bad Mythic this season. The theme, it could have been better. I mean, the Peely theme was okay, but, I mean, I liked how the Society, I believe, and the Underground were battling each other. Storyline was pretty good. Really loved the POIs. This was a lot of fun. I mean, you had the grapple blade too. It was pretty balanced. They had to nerf the snipers a couple times and the frenzy, but overall, really good season, and that's why it is number 1 on this list, coming in an 8.5 out of 10. So tell me what you guys think of this list down in the comments below. What do you think the best season from 2024 is? And thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.